Hey, Joel here. As long as I'm set up to record, I might as well just keep doing day 9 since it's available. So I'm just going to do day 9 now. Yeah, day 9. Stream processing. A large stream blocks your path according to your locals. It's not safe to cross the stream. It's full of garbage. You look down at the stream rather than water. You discover it's a stream of characters. You sit for a while and record part of the stream. Your puzzle input. The characters represent group sequences that begin with a curly brace and with a curly brace within a group. There are 0 or more other things separated by commas, either another group or garbage. Since groups can contain other groups, curly brace only closes the most recently opened unclosed group. That is, they are nestable. Your puzzle input represents a single large group, which needs to be smaller ones. Sometimes instead of a group, you'll find garbage. Garbage begins with angle braces and ends with angle braces. Between these angle brackets, almost any character can appear, including those things. Within garbage, less than has no special meaning. In a feudal attempt to clean up the garbage, some programmers cancel some of the characters within it using not. Inside garbage, any character which comes after not should be ignored, including less than, greater than, even another not. You don't see any characters deviate from these rules. Outside garbage, you only find well-formed groups. Garbage always terminates according to the rules above. Here are some self-contained pieces of garbage. Garbage. Okay, garbage, because the second is canceled, allowing the thing to terminate the garbage. The second, that, and the first are canceled. Oya, which ends at the first. Here are some examples of whole streams and number of groups they contain. 1 group, 3 groups, one group. So you can have, this looks like you can have garbage inside a group. Your goal is to find the total score for all groups in your, so let's say 2 groups. So hold on, this one I don't understand. Oh, I see. So we go in here, and this is garbage, garbage. We'll find the total score. Each group is assigned a score which is 1 more than the score of the group that immediately contains it. The outermost group gets a score of 1. Every time we start a new group, we get a score of its depth. What is the total score for all groups in your input? What is your puzzle input? Okay, so this one looks like a minor pain in the ass. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so let's think about this. So one thing to notice is that we basically, well, no, I don't even know. So let's, this is day 09 garbage. Is that called garbage? Yeah. Day 09 garbage. Okay, so what do we want to do? Well, we want to paste in this advent of code, and we want to process a stream. And we'll call it stream. It's just a string, and we want to get a score, which is an int. Okay, so I have a feeling that if we do this right, it actually won't be that hard. We just need a couple of flags. So let's just say score equals 0. I'm going to say depth equals 0, and depth is the number of groups that we're in. And we'll say in garbage equals true. And then we also have, let's say, negated equals false. Okay. So for each character in the stream, okay. So if this character is negated, that's the easiest thing. Negated means the previous one was, an exclamation mark, and so we want to ignore this one. I just want to say negated equals false. So once we've negated a character, we stop being negated, and we go on to the next character. So that's kind of the easiest case to deal with. When we see an exclamation mark, we're done. Okay, and so next, let's say if we're in garbage, we have two cases. One is if character is the end of garbage, and we already know we're not negated, so we took care of that. We want to say in garbage equals false, else otherwise we're still in garbage, so we'll just continue. Okay. Let me make these elifs, because I want these cases to be mutually exclusive. So we've got the negated case, we've got the in garbage case. So if we're inside garbage and we get this closing garbage character, and we know we're not negated because we already took care of that case, then set in garbage to false. Actually, I don't even need to do this. Okay. Otherwise, we just don't do nothing. Otherwise, if C is one of these open curly braces, then I want to do two things. One, I want to add 1 to my depth plus equals 1. And I want to add the depth to my score. And otherwise, if the character is a closing curly brace, I want to subtract 1 from my depth. And I think that's it. So let me read the rules again real quickly to make sure I've got them right, but I think that's right. So garbage, like when we're in garbage, basically just ignore stuff until we get to a closing angle that's not negated. And then when we get to let's just try some of these, and either they'll work or they won't. And I'm just going to call this a score. So it's shorter to type. Assert that score of this equals 1. Okay. So IPython run day 09 garbage.py assert score equals 1. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's see why not. Print score, and actually, you know what? Print C depth score in garbage negated. Okay, so we won't be able to make any sense of that, but that's fine. So 0, okay, we get this character, 0, oh, well, in garbage should start off with false, that's part of the problem. And now that works. So that was actually redefine, oh yeah, okay, so let me just call this total score, total score, total score. Okay, good. So that actually worked. I just set this in garbage variable wrong to start with. So now let's copy all these and write a bunch of asserts. So assert score of this guy is 6. Assert score of this guy equals 5. And what is it doing? It's just some weird highlighting stuff. Assert score of, sometimes your editor will highlight stuff in a weird way. Equals 16. So if I get all these right, then probably we got the problem right. This score is 1. Assert score of this guy is 9, and score of this person is also 9, and assert that score of this is 3. Okay, so I'll be mildly surprised if this works, but okay, good. So actually it all works until this guy, huh? So the last one is wrong. And let me just add back this print total score and we can see what's going on. So that guy got a 9, and this should be total score. So what's interesting about this one is, okay, so we go depth 1, score 1, depth 2, score 3. Then I get this opening brace, and I should set that to I'm inside garbage, so why don't I? Because I did not add that case. L if C, in garbage is fine. So L if C equals start of garbage, in garbage equals true. So I think that's the case that I screwed up. No, I still got an assertion error. So now let's take a look. Let me scroll this down so I can see what the input is at the same time that I am looking through it. So let's reason through this. Why should this be 3? Because I open this, and this doesn't close it, and I'm still in garbage, and this doesn't close it, and I'm still in garbage, and this doesn't close it, so I'm still in garbage. So I get here, and I should also print, because I did not check for the, boy, I missed a bunch of cases here, huh? Negated equals true. That's it's real sloppy on my part. Good thing I wrote all these tests. But it still doesn't work. So because I can negate things inside garbage, so I should have that negated check before I check for in garbage, and now it works. Okay, but that was a lot of screw ups. So and it passed almost every test case because most of the test cases are simple, and this one was not. So let's write a couple more test cases ourselves, just so you know. Assert score of I open, that's good, and fake close, so that's open, fake close, fake close, fake close, fake garbage, real close, real garbage, fake close, open, real close, and then actual close. So that should be 1 plus 2 is 3, and then did I actually close? I think I need another close like this. So let's try that one. Okay, that worked too. Okay, I'm just read the instructions to make sure I dealt with everything. Within a group, there are more things separated by commas, either another group or group. So I didn't deal with commas. Does that matter? Since groups contain other groups, most recent unclosed, they are nestable, single large group. You know, the only thing, I totally ignored the commas. Does that matter? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Although I feel like, so I need a comma if, well, I don't know. I feel like I didn't deal with those commas correctly, but the commas don't really do anything. So assuming it's well formed, I think what I did still works. And it's trying to parse this, so I better just download it directly. Save link as day 09 input.text. If name equals main with open day 09 input.text as f, stream equals f.read.strip, print score of stream. So 10050. Let's run it in verbose mode and see what happens. That could be interesting. So it seems relatively well formed. It's a lot of characters. So we're inside garbage. I feel like in part 2 I'm going to regret not having dealt with the commas. Because I think I'm probably going to need to deal with it in part 2, is my guess. But what the hell? Let's try it. So that was 10050. That's the right answer. Okay. Now you're ready to remove the garbage. To prove you've removed it, you need to count all the characters within the garbage. The leading and trailing thing and thing don't count, nor do any canceled characters, nor the okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to from typing import tuple, and I'm just going to return the score. And actually, you know what? Because from typing import named tuple, let's just say score equal class stream metrics named tuple. Score is an int, and what do we call this? Garbage count. Garbage is an int. So this will return stream metrics, and let's just say garbage count equals 0. And now at the end, I will return stream metrics total score garbage count. So if I just run this now, it will say it will break will break all these, which is fine. Okay, stream metrics, good. So I think we can modify this Why does it not like this? Redefining. All right, that's fine. Okay. You need to count all the characters within the garbage. The leading and trailing things don't count. So if negated, we won't count. If it's this, we won't count. If we're in the garbage and it's closing, we won't count. If it's this, we won't count. So I think this is the only case we want to count garbage. Garbage count plus equals 1. So let's do a couple of these. Assert score, and what did I call it? Did I call it garbage? Yeah, score of this dot garbage equals 0. Assert score of this dot garbage, can't type garbage, equals 17. Assert score of this dot garbage equals 3. Assert score of this dot garbage equals 2. Assert score of this dot garbage equals 0. Assert score of this dot garbage equals 0. And assert score of this dot garbage. And is there actually, yeah, there's a quote in there. That's why it's not happy with me. So let me do it like this. Use triple quotes, equals 10. And now let's try this. And all of my asserts passed, which is good, which makes me think that we're probably doing the right thing. And I thought we were doing the right thing anyway. Let me just reread it one more time. Count all the characters within the garbage. Leading and trailing thing don't count, nor do any cancel characters or the bang doing the canceling. Canceled character, not counting anything. Bang doing the canceling, not counting anything. If we're in garbage and it's the closing character, don't count anything. If it's the opening character for garbage, don't count anything. This really is the only case where we want to count the garbage. So I think that's fine. So I'm just going to plug this in, 4482. That's the right answer. 1 gold star closer to debugging the printer. And now, this is a pretty nice animation. But I have 11 hours left until I can do this last one. So I am not going to do it now because it's not for 11 hours. All right, that one wasn't too bad actually. Thanks for watching. And at Joel Grus on Twitter, that's me. So come check me out. Keep watching these videos. All 20 of you or whoever's watching them. And thanks. I'll see you next time.